I don't remember.
You had one job.
What was his job? I don't even remember what his job was.
To remember. This is one job.
I was in charge of the horses.
All right, Nicole, I know you took notes.
I didn't take notes.
She has the recording. It's her job.
Technically you did take notes. You recorded it.
That's true. I'm always the designated recapper. Okay, we came into town and we were told about a festival, decided to stay for the festival. I rented a fancy room. We don't know if Florence going to stay outside with the horses or not because we hadn't got that far yet.
I had math problems.
You did have math problems. I was thinking about that. We tried to talk you out of making a really bad decision. I think we succeeded. And we were going to shop this time.
Were we shopping or were we headed towards that one guy that we were told about?
Did we actually bathe?
I think you did. Or you talked about it.
I don't think anybody bathed. I think it was spoken of.
It was talked about, like, for sure.
If only bathing actually worked that way.
Talk about it and it's done. Yeah. Shops, it was talked about that we were going to go to shops after, or like right before we ended last time, because she talked about like, oh, this gives me time to think up shops. So, I don't know what's happening now.
Let's get some shiz.
Oh my god, jeez.
Everybody goes and buys shoes.
So, I listened to those, like all of his videos recently. Anyway, that's all I remember. If anybody else has anything to add.
Sounds about right.
Nathan's probably over at the mayor's place or dead. We don't know yet.
A little bit of both.
Figure it out.
Jeez.
If I do remember right, though, y'all ended. You had just actually sat down and finished eating.
Yeah.
And we're talking about where to go now. So that's. I don't remember what time I said it was last time, but I'm just going to assume it's kind of midday-ish at this point.
I think that sounds right.
I think we arrived midday-ish.
It's slightly later midday.
In between lunch and bedtime?
Well, what about second lunch?
You literally just it's sometime after noon, but we haven't gone to bed yet. You pretty much just said it's between noon and midnight.
Okay. I'm not wrong, though.
Flowing's playing an old guy. He might have to go to bed early.
Don't want to throw out your back straining yourself all day.
That's why I make friends with the horses to carry me places.
Gross.
You know what? Fair.
I'm not going to approach the logistics of that.
You wouldn't understand anyways.
I'm going to start calling you Mr. Hands.
Dr. Doolittle?
Oh, how else do you
One
measure
of those
horses?
One of those was way more wholesome than the other. Very different tone. That man died. Okay? Died.
Yeah. Alright.
Y'all finished eating and stuff, so have I.
Congratulations.
I didn't
You
choke
earned
this
it.
time.
Ooh.
I'm right, I earned it. I ate at like 11 this morning. Fuck, what was I saying? Okay, y'all finished eating. Now y'all had to figure out quite literally what y'all are going to go do. You do have shops. You have go look for dude. You got Baz.
I don't remember what I was gonna go do.
Like, we have been traveling for a week fucking straight, right?
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to the bath.
That does sound like a good idea.
I was gonna say, yeah. That's probably a good idea. bath in the
Some of you are dying from SARS, okay?
He's got the corona.
Yeah.
I don't like that beer.
You just gotta put some lime in it. Everything's fine.
Have you been bitten by any ticks lately?
Have you been bitten by any
Goddamn
Asians lately?
sickness.
I'm glad somebody heard that.
I did hear that.
Okay, I'm gonna say everybody's gonna go take a bath.
Yeah.
Seems to be,
Sure.
Correct.
Someone's got to bathe with the old guy.
Not me.
There's only one gay option, and it's the old man.
I think that the guy told you where they're at, so I'm just going to assume that you were told where they're at.
Even if they weren't, I'd be asking. So I found out.
I do think you actually asked last time.
I remember talking about a public bathhouse, so yes, it was something was asked.
Okay, so they all head out of the inn tavern. Again, the horses and stuff are being taken care of. All that shit's packed away. The trip to the bathhouse is uneventful.
Oh, good.
And it means people still see you in the streets, but again, this town's fairly, with the festival and stuff coming up, there's just people everywhere anyway. And it's a fairly mixed town, so y'all aren't really out of the ordinary. A few friendly people say hey here and there. You make it to the bathroom.
To be a human, right?
Yeah,
Okay. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
people are racist.
Just a little bit.
Well, I mean, when you're demon spawn, it tends to be a little off-putting.
I make it to the bathhouse. It is split. There's male and female side. There's I guess they'd be an attendant. When you come in, they say, hey, they're behind the desk. It's just it's a human-looking person. They're very human-y. It's a human male. He waves y'all over as y'all go in the door. Says hello, introduces himself. I don't know.
Hello, fellow human.
Yeah, that's that. His name is now Human.
Bathe.
Bathy McBath face.
Yep, we're gonna go with that. Except the Y's got a little like curly Q on it when he writes it out, so he's fancy.
Uh-oh.
It's God, I actually don't know an average price for that.
Yeah.
Whatever you want it to be.
Damn right it is.
I put a bunch of coins on the counter.
Oh God.
No. Let us
I was gonna say, it's like
the money.
it's a silver per person. I guess that sounds fair.
I feel like I must clarify. Did you put any rocks down on the counter, Pay?
No, do you think I pick up rocks?
Maybe.
I totally think you just walk around picking up rocks.
If they're shiny enough, probably.
Mr. Macbeth face. Sounds party, it's the baths are split. They do offer, I guess they have towels. Towels, and it's a silver per person to go take a bath.
Cool. I'm going in.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I'm gonna go, but I'm gonna watch Evie, right?
That's me.
I keep wanting to call you Tess.
Don't.
Tess
I'll
2.0.
be very confused.
So just
It doesn't take much, anyways.
your average day.
But yeah, keep an eye on her so that way she doesn't throw all her money away trying to go take a bath.
Oh look, it's a wishing well. She just starts dumping gold coins into the fucking.
I refuse the towel. Go in the nude.
You know what? At least you're taking a bath.
It's the small victories.
It's like
I'm disappointed that I can't. I'm disappointed I can't bring my hammer with me.
I never said you couldn't.
I wear just the hammer on the belt.
I mean, it's not like you leave your clothes up front. Y'all do get back there. At this time of day, the bathhouses are pretty empty. There's no one else in the actual bathing areas.
That's good because I'm not sure I can disguise myself wearing no clothing. That'd be a tricky roll right there.
Get some mud. Probably wouldn't help.
You're taking a
Just to
bath. You're
wash
going to
it.
wash it off.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm saying.
Go roll around in the street.
Anyway.
And you wash off. Oh my god, I have a tail. Well, again, I mean, unless y'all are going to have your own random little conversations here, the baths are uneventful. You bathe and you're clean.
Woo.
Clean is good.
Reconvene at the front. Now y'all gotta.
I'm probably a little bit late because water. But I'll be there.
I asked the guy if I can just buy the towel. I don't have one of my own.
I forgot to pack it.
Yeah.
Roll diplomacy.
Oh man. Yep.
Can
Nah, it's fine.
I mean, even if you aid him, you're only adding a +2.
Oh, okay. I was gonna ask, but I couldn't think of how to word it.
Okay, I swear to God, if you scratch him, I'm gonna throw you across the room.
Flying.
Hmm?
If I was picking up rocks, it's only to do this.
He says you can purchase the towel. That'll just be 50 copper. Ow.
Sounds good to me.
That's like he's got to roll at least like a 12. I'll just let you have it for free, but that is not a 12.
Within 10.
12 is divisible by that.
It's within 10. It's close enough.
I'm just gonna take 10 on that 3.
Hit me.
We'll start doing rolls like blackjack.
That'd be crazy if you gave us something we couldn't go over and we could keep rolling. That'd be nuts.
If you hit it, it's a critical success. If you go over, it's a critical.
Crazy. That'd be nuts. If you can figure out a way to make that work.
We could literally just play blackjack. So yeah, after the baths, everybody reconvenes up front. You do have there is shopping. You can go try and talk to the Adventurers Guild dude.
What do you guys?
That's yep. Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to think. I don't know what I want to do. I don't know. You said we could ask about the one guy or go find him?
You know where he's at. You know where he's at. Yeah, I do remember that y'all were told where he's at. He's at the mayor's house ish.
We're dead. We don't know yet.
We could
Schrodinger's Guild guy.
We could go attempt to talk to him if he happens to be alive.
Okay, I've got to ask, why would the assumption be he could also be dead?
I don't know.
Because we haven't seen him.
I would say because it's you.
Like the best thing to assume is that they're dead until we see them alive.
All right, that's fair. Anyways, it's up to the party. You know, like I said, if y'all want to go
To the guy.
It's like I don't actually need to go shopping. I was just
My hammer's clean. I'm good.
I don't even remember what I wanted to go shop for. So
And I actually have shops ready for you fuckers.
I don't even remember what I wanted.
See if I plan ahead anymore, you jackasses.
That's your fault for taking my joke seriously.
Now you fucked up.
Alright, so since nobody seems to need anything, let's go. Talk to him.
I mean, we can always go back and shop afterwards.
This
No, they're closed now.
Especially
They all burned down.
Aw.
especially if he's dead, because then we can just leave.
Yeah, I also know. So again, yeah, uneventful trip through the city. Same shit. New street. You make it to the mayor's house, and it's also. I'm trying to think of how to word it. You get there, and it's also like it's his house, but also like the city hall, as far as that would go. There are a few people milling around up. What were you saying? Sorry.
The back door is the real entrance.
Oh shit! Sorry. That was my cup.
Right. We believe that.
I'm whistling. You make it there.
Drew says back door and then you squeak. Just saying.
Sorry, I'm gassy. Yeah, you make it to the mayor's house. It's just a normal, slightly larger than everything else around it, wood building. Double doors. You do see a guard standing outside. Just nothing fancy, no plate mail. He's got on leather armor, a sword. Just like the ones at the front gate, just kind of leaning against the Mankeys. Mankeys are more fun. Sorry.
Whoops.
Okay, so there's Mankeys, but how many primates?
There you go.
The guard's just kind of milling outside the door. He's leaning up against the wall, just kind of looking as people come and go.
Like I say out loud, man, these guards are real lazy.
Loud enough for him to hear, or just loud?
Depending on where we are, like that's about the volume I said it. But I mean, like we walked into the town and they were leaning against the wall. This guy's walking, or like we're walking over to this guy and he's leaning against the wall. They're lazy.
They kind of are. He actually doesn't hear you because you're just down at like the bottom of the stairs. There are a few other people coming and going through the doors. Use townsfolk. And as you go in, the guard just kind of looks up at you and just a little friendly nod, lets you go through the door. And you get in typical like office building fashion, directly across from the door. There's like a little receptionist desk. You see sorry, my tooth. No, you don't see my tooth. There's a female elf behind the desk. She's not armored or anything like that, just regular street clothes. And she looks up as you come through the door and just waves a little bit and asks if she can help you with anything.
I guess I'll speak.
Okay.
Wanna go ahead.
I can tell her that we're looking for a guy.
Yeah, sorry if I had to. Kids.
Did you catch what I said though?
There's a lady at the desk.
Yeah, and she looked up, kind of waved at you guys, and asked if she could help you with anything.
Hello, we're looking for.
I forgot what his name is.
Anathan. Inathin. You were told that, yes.
Yeah, I just couldn't remember what his name was.
Yep.
You know, be friendly, wave. Hi, how are you? We're looking for anything. Can you help us? And if anybody else has anything to add to that.
No, that's pretty much it.
I think you hit all the high points.
Yeah. I was gonna say, we forgot his name because I actually forgot his name. But yeah, that works.
That guy. That's the guy we're looking for. She points to her left, so y'all's right. He's off through there. That's where most of he's off over through there. I assume it's the Adventurers Guild business, and that's usually where he handles most of that business. He is with someone else right now, but when she comes out, I'm sure he'd be happy to help you.
Okay. Well, I go have a seat outside then.
Yeah, I was just gonna say thank you and just like find somewhere to sit.
I mean, there are seats inside, like over on that side near the door. Are you actually going outside, Floyd? Or are you going to wait?
No,
inside?
I'm assuming there's like a place to like kind of sit and wait or stand and wait outside the office. So
Yeah, okay. I thought you meant like outside.
I mean, yes, I love the outside, but
Hey, man, you're one of them fucking tree hugger dudes.
Is this a stone building or wooden?
Wood.
tree stride
Yeah.
right into his office.
Hi, friend.
Have you heard about our Lord and Savior?
I imagine he does it sort of like Talia riding a wall, just like the wood just slides him in. He doesn't even walk.
It's more of the SpongeBob pizza delivery episode.
He rides on the fucking tree.
Hey, the pioneers used to ride these for miles.
Trees?
Yes. It's not just a tree.
It's a
It's
log.
It's not just wood.
If y'all are okay.
I was just gonna say, like, well, guys, it's looking better and better. He might actually be alive.
It does seem that way, yes.
Probably a good chance.
He could have been dead.
People die?
Technically, you could have been as well.
Come on, you don't want to be throwing existential crisis in.
I was about to say, please let us not go there. For the love of God, no. I don't care what
depending on you.
Because I'm gonna try to get out of the building as fast as possible, and I have a very large hammer.
Let's not chase her out of the building.
I'm not chasing anybody.
Let's not run her out of the building.
And wood breaks easy.
Such is life.
If anything like that happens, I don't know you.
Same.
He doesn't know himself. For anybody that is inside, if you're going to wait over near the door, roll a perception for me.
I was going to see if I could hear anything through the door, so you're reading my mind. I think.
So I'm going to assume that's all of us.
Yeah, I'm assuming you're over there. Unless you just found a shiny window or something. Or
No, I was thinking I was just going to do squats in the corner.
Warrior of Light that up, huh?
Jay, like I said, if it's good enough for the Warrior of Light, I think I can do some squats.
I see everything.
Well, you hear everything, certainly.
I was going to be just a complete jackass about that. The tinnitus just fucking... I was quite literally going to say, well, you succeeded on hearing things, so you hear actually everything right now.
And it drove me to madness. I have to reroll.
Oh, Nicole is now insane. You hear the ants underground, fucking...
Oh, jeez. No.
You hear the sound of the sun.
I take it back.
Each individual termite gnawing on the wooden house.
Those are sounds that would make me literally punch things.
Literally everybody in the town at the same time. Well, definitely Marin and also Lily. I'll give what Lily hears, and then because you did succeed, Nicole, I'm not gonna like type it to you or anything like that. That's how to. You two can hear. You hear a male and female voice in there, talking to each other, and just talking, but not like yelling or anything like that. The female voice does sound a little more like, I don't want to say aggressive, but like forceful would be the best way to describe it, I guess. Not angry or anything. Basically, someone that's trying to get their point across, and you can tell that they're being a little louder than the other person.
The lioness comes to mind. From The Witcher.
Oh. You confused me for a minute. For a minute there, I thought you said the letter S comes to mind, and I was going to say, I guess the letter S is loud.
No, the lioness.
As for you, Nicole, because obviously you roll a lot better, I would imagine you've kind of drilled a hole in the door and are listening through that instead.
No, it's like the old cup to the door trick. Yeah. What did I hear?
It's the end of the conversation, and you hear the female voice saying something about I'm just saying it out loud for everybody because I assume that you're going to tell them anyway.
I would pass anything else along.
I guess technically they're not the townspeople, but just something about the people that live in the forest near the older ruins have been complaining more and more about just things happening. And basically fussing at him about something needs to be done about it. If I'm trying to think of how to word it. The fuck is that?
It's a lady in the room.
She tells him that the people in the forest have been complaining more and more about just something in the ruins over there. And she has no problem going in, but he really needs to get something from the guild set up to handle it. And he's just kind of assuring her that something is being done. But, things like that. Basically the typical, we're doing something about it, stuff just takes time. And after that, you just kind of hear a chair move.
And for my own knowledge, what's this dude's name again?
Inathin. Anathan. There you go. Not Anathan. I also realized I can also type here. There you go.
Anything. Got it.
Um,
It's like Ian, except not.
so
Go on.
that's what you meant to hear, Nicole.
Okay.
And then, like I said, you hear a chair and footsteps heading towards the door.
Doesn't sound too happy. And
No, it sure doesn't. I mean, obviously.
well, good news is, Gay, he is alive though.
Yeah, he's definitely alive. He's well, he just dealt with someone who's
Wait, do you mean dealt with, as in like
dealt with. Well, it's like he said, she wasn't like
he didn't kill her?
No,
No,
that's not what I mean.
my ears don't work that well, so I couldn't.
Hold on, I'm bad at words.
Had a conversation with?
Yeah, he was talking with someone who didn't sound too happy, and things are happening where she lives, and nothing seems to be being done about it. That's what
Maybe they should get those lazy guards on it.
Sucks to be her, dude.
Well, no,
People
if I
need
worded
our
it weird,
help.
it's not where she lived at. She's getting complaints from the people that live in the forest near where those old ruins are.
Oh, okay, I see. Okay.
That's my bad.
Blinked. Anyway, yeah, I just pass all that information along. And I don't really want to jump in and volunteer the help. Unless
I mean, you haven't even gone in the room yet, so.
I was gonna say, like, we haven't even talked to the guy, like, unless he asked us to do it for
I'm
him.
assuming she conveyed this to us, though, right?
Yeah, she was.
Yeah, I did.
Well, I'm adamant that we need the help.
I forgot your.
Well, I'm glad you're adamant.
People require help. We are obligated to help them.
I'm pretty sure
I
you made
don't
it
think
last.
we're obligated to do anything.
I am not obligated to help anyone. I do so because I choose to, not because I have to.
A hero helps people. We have to help.
I never said I was a hero.
Heroes die early.
That's what the hammer is for.
Killing heroes?
Your tombstone.
I'll remember you fondly.
You should give the hammer googly eyes.
Please do that.
Your actual magic hammer will have googly eyes.
See, if I was playing Rinks, he'd do it for.
Well, as y'all are talking about this, the door opens and the woman starts to come out. I'm assuming you're smart enough not to still be leaning against the door listening in.
Oh no, I did not realize I was leaning against the door. I'm back in my chair by now.
Not like face against it, but kind of like just leaning back against the door.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'm inconspicuous. Like I haven't even listening at all.
Okay, roll off as Ender Dragon. The woman comes out. She has a hood up over her face, so you can't pick out any details. The only thing you really do see is she's pale and has kind of like gold yellow eyes, not glowing gold.
Jaundice.
Oh no.
Oh. I'll be right back. I have to go fuss at the children. They decided to turn the light on.
Sounds good to me.
I'm watching a Goku Goose Fusion fight a rubber duck.
So yeah, the woman comes out. She is hooded. Like I said, the only thing you really see is her face, black lipstick, very pale skin. Her eyes are like a golden yellow. And as she's coming out of the room, she just kind of doesn't really acknowledge you, just kind of looks at you and then just keeps on going. Very little in the way of interaction. And as she's walking off, you hear from inside the room, if anyone else is out there, go ahead and come on in.
So that's the lady.
The lady left. This is the guy in the room.
Yeah, but that's the lady. The lady is evil Anakin, based on your description.
Well, I go ahead and walk in then.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm gonna stand up and walk in too.
Everybody just stands in the doorway. And stands there.
I go shake his hand, ask him if he is in fact anything.
He stands up from behind the desk. He reaches out his hand, shakes yours. Yes, that's me. I'm not the leader, but I'm in charge of guild business in this town. What the fuck did I name it?
We've heard a lot about you already. I am Sir Ennington the Fern. You can call me Lily. And these guys over here, we make up the Hackberry Huggers.
What?
What?
Excuse my outburst.
Okay, you okay? Is everything fine?
Had something in my throat, sorry. It must have been one of those hackberries.
Yep, that's why they're called hackberries.
I hate you people.
Anyway, I'm going
So-
to introduce myself before he talks anymore. My
Who also
name
shakes your hand?
Okay, my name is Marin. And then I'll let everybody else speak.
He turns to. I'm just going to say injury.
So,
And now he looks toward Yuppie.
I approach him.
Go get your hands ready.
Quite concerned. I ask him if people need help, and then I blatantly tell him that we heard the conversation. And then it sounds like people could use help.
I was so hoping you wouldn't continue that after do these
People need help.
help.
I have to save people.
I didn't want him to know we heard the conversation.
Well, that's a side effect of -1 wisdom.
I'm
But
just gonna
here we are.
shoot you the nastiest look.
Has no effect.
Oh, but it makes me feel better.
Okay. It sounds like people could use our assistance, and we're prepared to help.
The little one does not speak for me. I'm just throwing it out there.
The Treebeard doesn't get to name our group. Do people need help?
I mean, I already wrote that down, so nobody else gave me any names. Okay, you did, but I chose to ignore the other ones.
I mean, like,
The
I'm only going to
Revengers.
go when my name is called, like my actual name.
The guy sits back down and just motions you out of chairs. Tells you to have a seat. I'm trying to think.
In case you couldn't figure it out,
I was trying to actually
stuff. We do stuff for people from time to time.
think. Sometimes we help.
Not always, but sometimes.
I mean, hey, if they're all dead, they're not having problems anymore.
See, we helped them. Not doing anything at all.
Can't get caught if there's no one to catch you.
Payday. I'm trying to think of something I needed to actually roll for that, but no, that's good. Yeah, most of y'all see to sound stuff. I'm sure you heard Kalara when she was in here. She tends to be
loud.
yeah, that one. we'll go loud.
She's very passionate.
There we go. I like passionate. That sounds a little more neutral.
Kind of a bitch.
Maybe a little bit.
Okay.
Kalara can be a little passionate with when it comes to go business sometimes. We have been receiving reports from a few of the I don't use the word townspeople, I'll just say villagers. They live off to the woods. There's a lot of
my heart.
Or maybe they just like cutting down trees. There are a lot of superstitions that surround the ruins she was talking about. And there's always some report of something strange going on over there. If an animal goes missing, people blame it on ghosts or something like that. The usual kind of backwoods superstition-y folks.
Yeah, like those Sasquatch wands. Mm-hmm.
Man, bear pig.
I was to say, if it's so common, then why are they so concerned? You know, like if it's just little superstition things.
I'm clearly afraid of the superstition.
Everybody's got to have something to complain about.
Well, you know how some of these people can get sometimes. If a farm animal or two goes missing, it couldn't just be a wolf or something. It's got to be something 1,000 times worse. I have sent reports off to the guild. They've not. According to them, it's not really urgent enough to sponsor an actual. I don't want to use the word expedition, but if anybody has something that works for that, I guess I'll say mission. To deal with it. But I do have.
And apparently we're willing to help.
I never said that.
I'm itching to get out the door.
I'm just trying to listen and see what the big deal is, because I'm not seeing it.
I just imagine you stomping on feet. Since it probably would actually help calm people down, I do have some discretionary funds. If y'all would like to go and check it out, I would be more than willing to pay. And it's not quite a half day's travel from town. And he just kind of looks around at the group to gauge responses.
How soon?
I'll do it.
You hush. How soon will we need to do this? I was interested in the festival.
Just preferably within the next day or so. A quick in and out scouting mission, and then.
And this is out of character. The festival's in what, like a couple of days? I think you said.
I think I wrote this down. I wrote down that you had a wagon and 2 horses. What did I say? Like it was.
If I recall, it would be
3
ending.
days.
It would be
From
ending in a week, but it lasts for 5 days.
Okay.
Yeah, so you had about 2 days before the festival popped off. Started.
Okay.
Now, my great auntie I agree, but my great auntie Hermit always said to never take the first offer on the table.
He hasn't even offered you money yet. He just asked you to do it.
I know, but I'm sure there's other stuff that may need done.
So I'm assuming you're saying no. So that's 1 no for the party.
I'm not saying no.
That sounds like
I'm
a no.
just saying.
I'm
That's
gonna
a
be
humor
really
the man
hard
has.
to get along with.
That's just a man saying, "Let's hear what else he's got going on here too." If he doesn't have anything else, he doesn't have anything else. Mr. Anything, you have anything else, or is that pretty much all that's on your table at the moment?
We need to help people.
We know where you stand on it.
One second, I gotta reload my thing up.
I am a little bit more interested because there will be monetary compensation from the sounds of it. And I'm kind of interested in like superstition and stuff anyway. But
I was for a moment there. I was gonna waive the fee. I felt like that would have been a bad idea.
Yep, that was a bad idea.
I was prepared to be like,
You
no,
end up with the handle of the hammer up your ass.
We'll do this because it's the right thing to do.
We really got to talk about this
Okay.
we thing you keep
Kept
saying.
that one to
Yeah.
myself.
I mean, if you
You're
want to do it for
you're
free,
you're really one to say, let's talk about this we thing, Mr. I named the whole party.
like if you want to do it for free, that's great.
You can do it for free, absolutely.
I'll be more than happy to take your cut.
Mm-hmm. We can split it 3 ways.
Soldier boy, tell him.
You did ask if there was anything else going on.
Absolutely, I did.
Okay. As far as actual guild requests, there's have been sightings of a werewolf, but that's a few days away from here. There's really not much else. As he's saying this, he's kind of just like shuffling. I was gonna say papyrus. That makes sense. He's shuffling through papers on his desk.
Parchment?
Yeah, there you go. That's the word
you're looking for.
I'm not even drinking tonight.
Well, that's your problem.
He's shuffling through some of the parchments on his desk. There's really nothing else guild related needed here right now. But I would be willing to sponsor a small. I was actually about to call it a side quest. A small mission, if you would like to go and handle that one issue for me. You're also welcome to go try and handle the werewolf, but that's
start with one thing at a time.
But a puppy. I already have one. It's okay.
You remember what happened last time you tried to get a dog?
Yeah.
Bitch, I know handle animal this time.
I mean, Ray knew handle animal too, and the animal was in fact handled. It was no longer a problem.
It was just not handled in the way you would have preferred.
I blame everybody else.
That is one of my favorite stories to tell about Pathfinder. It still makes me laugh.
Nothing to do with it.
You would have burned the whole place down.
Yeah, that would have been the right thing to do.
For various definitions of right. The Galaxy of the party, within reason, how much would you like to handle this mission for me?
I think before we discuss any money, I think we should ask what handle means.
With my hammer in hand, I make that aliens guy face. You know the one.
It took me a minute,
but this is when me trying to think of the word. I know what the thing is going to be. Basically, the objective is just to go and see if there's anything to these rumors coming out of this. These ruins. There have been reports of livestock going missing. Just strange things happening at night around some of the little hamlets in the woods. You know, everybody points back to the ruins.
Reconnaissance.
Yes, basically. Your objective is reconnaissance.
Is it just livestock, or is there like people going missing as well?
So far, there have not been any reports of missing people, but
until we show up,
the missing livestock has increased a bit. You know, instead of and I'm talking in character here. Instead of 3 a week, they're missing 5 from a farm here, and then instead of the oddball and the farm on the edge of the woods, there's 2 gone from there. And again, it all seems to be just your regular.
Has it been a specific type of livestock, or is it just animals in general?
Animals in general. There's not been.
So it's just sort of, there's no pattern to it. It's just sort of random takings.
Yes. It seems to be just the typical.
Animals got to eat.
Backwards, yeah.
It's a goblin nest.
No long swords.
Don't worry, I got my shields.
Send the girls in first.
I got a very small hammer. I'm good.
I don't even remember what your weapon is, Nicole. Oh, you got a fucking
scythe.
Yeah, she's murdering fields of wheat.
And people if they get too close. It's a big one.
We don't murder people, just
yeah, but does that have a creepy
so
eyeball?
we're clear on that.
Does it talk to you?
I wanted to have a creepy eyeball because I think it looked cool.
This one does not have a creepy eyeball. But yeah, it's
In the
just
future, though, I want one that talks. Anyway, go ahead.
go ahead. Avery.
So what's the name of the girl from Soul Eater?
Maka.
Maki,
Oh,
right?
yeah, she's
Or
Maka
Maka.
Auburn.
Yeah.
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 Are you Maka?
Could be. I'm blue. And
I'm glad you said something about it.
Alright.
that song popped in my head.
Alright, you need to move into a different chat. We're done here.
We've peaked, guys. That's it.
The building falls, the whole party dies.
Rocks fall, everyone dies.
All right.
The werewolf person just murders all of us.
The only other question I have doesn't even actually have to do with the requests, but just like how long have like these people been living in these woods that like they haven't like essentially cleared it out of potential beasties that would be eating their livestock. Like, is this a fairly recent venture compared to like how long the town's been around, or?
There's been the occasional, grabbing and stuff just for years. It's a very large forest where they're at, and probably just over the last month or two is when they've started complaining about more of it happening. But you know how it is. There's the Wolfpack just shuffling through because reasons, and
Yeah, right.
animals migrating through. It could even be a band of thieves have set up somewhere in the woods and are just grabbing a cow here and there for dinner.
Good news is we're not trying to kill it right now, so.
Yeah, but I'm gonna beat it up real good.
Well, you have fun.
Watch out.
I'm going to try and see what it is, maybe, but I'm not trying to kill anything at the moment.
That's okay. I'll do it for you.
Okay.
I'm going to make it stop in any capacity. If that means not killing it, great. But some things just keep coming.
Sometimes you just got to take out some knees, man. If you would be willing to take this for me, 75 gold a person.
I'm in.
Fucking man.
I don't mind doing it.
Is there anything on the back end if we do manage to, let's say, identify and then completely rid the area of the problem?
Roll diplomacy.
That's never good.
Sure, it's good. It's average.
Technically, it's 0.5 below average.
Shh.
Because of reasons. He sits back in the chair and just kind of contemplates for a minute.
I mean, clearly this is a problem to, the people that live there, to enough that you have angry townspeople coming in here. Well, not angry, but what was the word? Passionate. Yeah, that's the one.
Passionate townspeople.
I'm not saying
People
we're
just
miracle
really love
workers
their
now,
cows.
but if we're just going just to scope out the place, but if it could be a quick, easy fix for you and just get it out of your hair.
75 a person to go and just scout it out. If it is something that you can handle, if there does happen to be something there, bandits, a pack of wolves, whatever it is,
Goblins.
black dragons, elder titans,
That's racist.
What?
old gods.
I didn't sign up for an old god.
Too late. You volunteered.
Mm.
Why you get the details first?
If somebody starts whispering Cthulhu, we just hit them.
If it's something you can clean out, and you manage to sort the issue, throw in an extra, we'll double it. 150 a person.
Everybody cool with that?
That sounds good to me.
Yeah, sure.
Little one,
I'm
you're doing
already
this
trying
out.
to leave. Like,
You're doing this out of the goodness of your heart, right? Uh-huh. Okay, moving on. Yeah,
You
that
just
sounds
split
great.
that 150 between everybody else.
Mhm.
despite the fact that I've paid no attention to the negotiation, let's see how trying to take my money goes. That's going to go well.
But if you never get the money, it's not yours to take.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty sure I can pay attention. Hey,
Look, I can give you 14 copper, and it'll be the exact same to you as 14 gold.
I can knock down every tree.
And yet they will just plant more.
He has a point there. He
You know what happens to a tree when it's hit by lightning?
Nobody hears it.
That's only if it's in the woods. He stands up. I'm not going to give the actual description. It's off that way, but it tells you where where one of the
Which way's
towns.
north. It's fine.
Yeah, he tells you where one of the towns that's on the outside of the woods where they've been getting complaints from is located at, and also gives you the directions from there to the ruins. You can probably stop by the town and just ask if there's any. They might be able to give you a little more information.
That sounds good. And what was that lady's name again?
I'm just going to type it.
Started with an A.
That one? The one that started with a K?
An A.
Nope.
No, it didn't.
It might not have.
I have not said anything that started with an A. What is it with you and names starting with A's?
No, I just think Fong's involved with the wrong trees at this point.
He moved from trees back to herb.
I got my nature check wrong.
Well,
All right, depending on how you look.
considering that herb is a black market item.
That's garlic.
No,
Oregano,
we discussed.
right?
We did this.
Oh yeah,
that
that's you're right.
is also a black.
Some good fucking stew though.
What I was getting at, is she in that town or is she from a different little area?
She's actually. I'm assuming you're asking the guy.
Yes.
She's actually just another member of the guild that happens to hang around this area more often.
Can we reach her for more information?
I actually have no idea where she might have gone to. You could run into her in the town. If she comes back through, I can tell her where you're staying. If you see if she would be willing to speak with you, or send someone to find you if she comes back.
Well, clearly that's an issue that's important to her, and if she has any information, let her know that, we're at least going to look into the situation.
Just let her know that we're headed out that way.
Can do, and he just he jots down. Well, okay, he knows. Actually, he only knows Nicole's and Long's names, but he writes down your two names and the others.
He knows the party name.
The Hackberry Huggers. God, I hate you. I hate you so much.
The schnozberries taste like schnozberries.
I'll be sure to pass along to her that you're actually going to go and handle it.
And hopefully we'll be back in time to take
Okay,
part
that's
in
okay.
this festival that we've heard so much about.
I would love to go to the festival.
The trip there and the trip to the actual ruins itself and back should take not even a full day.
Yeah.
I'm talking like a full, not 24 hours, but like a
Mhm.
day travel. So if we don't see you back in 2 days, we'll
I'll say, don't see us
Assume we're
back in
dead.
2.
we'll
Yes,
send
exactly.
somebody for the bodies.
Mhm.
Wow.
Just like I'm going to assume you're dead the moment we leave.
Everybody you can't see just immediately dies.
That's not a threat, just so we're clear on that.
It's a personal policy of mine. If I don't see you, you're dead to me.
So what? So like, put your hands over your eyes, and all of us are dead.
Yep. Everybody dies the moment I go to sleep.
It's a dwarf thing.
It must be. I've never met any other dwarves.
You've never met any dwarves.
That's exactly what she just said.
She said any other.
Yeah. He's a dwarf.
Yes, so any other besides.
That's what she said.
She hasn't met any dwarves at all.
I'm
Yes,
human.
she has. She's met a dwarf. He's a dwarf.
See, this is where I have to go. I'm not sure if in character or
Yes.
Still don't know. Thank you for your time.
Just wanted to be sure.
I
I
caught
walk
on.
away mostly embarrassed, but not really.
Slowly back out of the room.
Tree stride.
I imagine.
Which is me just sliding my feet and shuffling.
Look how
I
much.
imagine me
Walking
asking
out.
Indri if he's a dwarf plays out much like the Patrick Manta Ray meme, where I'm just listing all the things that could be a dwarf, and he's saying yes, and then I go, so you're a dwarf, and he goes, no.
So yeah, that's your information. When you leave his room, you don't see Clara around anywhere. Out there. The receptionist is still there. Again, there's a few other people kind of coming and going, but they're going toward the other side of the building. They're not coming over toward yours.
Who was that? I'm sorry.
Oh, there's just still other people coming and going, but they're going toward like what you would assume is the mayor's side of stuff, not the.
Ah.
Then the receptionist is still sitting there, but you don't see Clara around anywhere.
Before we end up leaving, I just shuffle over to the receptionist and ask her if she may know where Clara went.
She just kind of briefly looks around the room. I did see where she went off to, and she offers the same thing as him. She can leave her a message if you'd like her to. She can send some people just if they see her in town to come back to the town hall.
Sure, why not? Just in case if she doesn't visit the guy for any reason.
But he's dead now. How can she visit him?
Yeah, well, she can visit his grave.
Man, it'd be really awkward if you were just like, man, we've got to like burn the building down because all these bodies are going to cause a problem later.
And somebody else will take care of it.
all that plague. Yeah, she'll. Anybody she knows that comes in, she'll ask them to keep an eye out. Most people around most of the locals in the town know who she is, so they'll help keep an eye out for her.
Sweet. I stand around just awkwardly enough to make her uncomfortable, and then about face and walk away.
It's fucking hard snap to attention about face.
What's snapping hard into attention?
Yes.
My patience.
Okay, got it.
A very supple branch.
Oh, this took a turn. So yeah, I mean that's.
You guys need anything before we probably head out in the morning?
I can't think of anything that I'm gonna need.
I swear to God, if you fuckers don't at least go to a shop before you leave this goddamn town.
I'm
All right.
trying.
I did just realize I probably won a tinderbox for making fires. So
Oh God. I don't know if I should be worried about that or not.
Well, we're going to be traveling again, and I don't have one, so.
I want to just
I kind of doubt they have quick start logs.
You just gotta know the right tree guy. It's fine.
I'd like a Zippo, please. Where can I buy the propane?
Propane accessories.
Hank Hill has to be in this now.
I'll work on it.
Okay.
Oh,
You have to
the
talk like
torturer.
him too.
no.
Hank Hill, the torturer. He's a pro at pain.
You know what?
I'm done. I'm out. There's nowhere but down from now.
This is the thing that makes you leave.
Throws my hands up, just abandons the fucking party. I'm out. Fuck you guys.
Butterfree, no.
That's my purse.
Pocket sand.
I wonder if anybody's ever built a character around literally just pocket sand.
I'm
No,
sure there
Kevin,
has been. I'm fairly certain I saw a Reddit post that made what's his name, Dale Gribble? No,
Yeah.
that's two different names.
Sounds right.
No, that's right.
That's right.
Is it?
Yeah.
Rusty Shackelford. That's the name I know is him.
Dale Gribble is right.
Okay.
You are correct.
Alright. But yeah, like I'm pretty sure I saw a character sheet like on Reddit that was Dale Gribble.
I believe it.
Yeah.
The internet is a terrible place.
We need to go find one for Hank Hill.
No. No, I'm pretty sure it's actually going to be a torture to take it at some point, though. Major gave me ideas. But he doesn't even do anything to you. He just talks about literal propane. You have no idea what it is or where he got these fucking fever dreams from, but
Propane accessories. He give you his whole sales pitch for hours.
so hear me out. I have an idea for a fucking business. And that's all the torture is. It's just him running on for hours.
No, we need a Boomhauer character.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, they could be together. Boomhauer can be the assistant. Hank's
got
talking
some
about
play, no?
propane, and he just babbles on about whatever he talks about.
Boomhauer was tortured for so long he just babbled.
He's broken.
Go on, burn his butthole.
Goddamn Hank keep dang old talking about propane and don't even know what the hell it is.
He got so high one night and just won't shut up.
He's very passionate about whatever that is.
Oh no. Hank Hill has to be a cultist.
Okay, while we're still on the topic of King of the Hill, I'm going to use Thresh.
Okay.
I mean, just have a
Extolling the
propane
greatness.
tank with arms and legs and wings, and that's his god.
He's just extolling the greatness of propane. Wonder if there are any gods that sound kind of like propane.
I don't know.
Probably. Did I mention I hate you people?
Yes.
Okay, just wanted to make sure.
That's what makes things interesting.
Oh, yeah, it does. I would not have it any other way. I wouldn't know what to do if you were normal. We probably will end about 10:30 though. I need to cut my hair and take a shower tonight.
All right.
So that's not actually almost 2 solid hours of actually accomplishing shit and talking about King of the Hill. While accomplishing shit. Ow, my foot cramped.
Did we actually accomplish anything? We talked to a single person today.
But we got
That's
information.
information.
Yeah, and we have a mission now. We're actually going to go do stuff. We just haven't done it yet. It's the lead up. We were semi-focused.
So we spent an hour and a half talking to a single person, getting just enough information to know that stuff is happening outside and like in the world.
You took a bath too.
Yeah, but we could have done that in between sessions.
I mean, it's like a movie with a really slow build-up. The action's coming, just hadn't got there yet.
Suddenly the town's on fire.
I'm pretty sure a movie with this kind of pacing is already made, and it's called It.
I like that movie.
The old 90s one, not the new one that came out.
I haven't seen the new one.
I haven't seen it either, but from what I understand, it's actually it's actually paced as a movie rather than as a made-for-TV special.
I forgot it was made for TV. Or, like, it was one of those. I've heard really good things about the movie. No one.
Yeah. It's a little bit closer to the source material.
Oh, good. I like the book.
Yeah. Still doesn't have the childhood orgy.
Oh, that's right. I forgot that was the thing. Well, I mean, I understand why they didn't put it in there, though.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they wanted the movie to actually come out.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's an X-rated It out there now that the new ones have come out.
Man, that's a great time to rejoin this conversation.
Yeah.
Welcome back. Also, yeah, I'm pretty sure someone has made... I don't want to see it.
It actually, knowing porn is probably just called tit.
Probably.
You were just going to say, I don't even know. You're not wrong.
I mean, like, when they made an Edward Scissorhands parody called Edward Penis Hands.
Yeah,
I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah, it's fucking hilarious.
I'll take your word for it. I'm not gonna watch it.
Guess why it's funny?
Oh, no, I understand why it's funny. Still not gonna watch it.
I'm surprisingly getting not a lot of results.
For X-rated It.
Yeah, well, what else are we talking about?
I was going to say, if you typed in tit and you're not getting a lot of results, you have done something wrong.
I'm getting some racy pictures. I got no videos, but I'm getting some pictures.
You know, I'm going to avoid clicking on that link right now because I'm still recording. I thought
Just mark the
about it.
videos not safe for children, and you're good.
You know
I've
what?
already
You
marked
know,
my whole channel that
you
way.
know,
I
now
just
it's
don't wanna-
now it's starting to come together. You know, now here's all the viruses I need today. Man, Google, you're really doing it. I can keep going. There's pages.
I'm good. I mean, it's not Winnie the Pooh sucking his own dick, but
Based on these thumbnails, some of these guys are not even trying.
yeah.
Just scrolling up, the progression of this chat is really commonplace.
Oh, Seth, you know what I just remembered?
Nope.
Reason chat.
Yeah, it should be okay.
Just don't explain this.
No.
no.
Okay, I want you to stop for a minute. You say don't explain this. How would you actually try and explain this?
we were talking
wasn't
about
there.
X-rated It.
I wasn't there for the it discussion. I only hit the end of that discussion where porn was involved, and I Google searched it. Because nobody else would.
I wasn't gonna.
Yeah,
I mean,
exactly.
It's not the strangest thing I've ever looked for.
Yeah, there's actually a Pirates of the Caribbean porn that is like one of the highest downloaded pornos out there, just because there are so many people trying to pirate the actual Pirates of the Caribbean like franchise.
That's kind of funny.
Yeah.
Could you imagine, like, oh, you pirated this version for your kids, and then suddenly it's fucking.
Literally.
That's probably exactly how it goes. Suddenly, it's fucking.
I don't think there's subtlety in that franchise.
Which one? The X-rated or the
Yes.
original?
I mean, in both cases, it's not very subtle in what it's doing.
Except one of them, there's penis. He had to put all this on YouTube, Nicole.
Oh no, I didn't plan on editing this out because this is funny.
Like I said, just don't mark this video safe for children, and you're good.
Oh, like I said, I just went ahead like on the channel itself and said it wasn't safe for children because it's not.
Well, I mean, you're not looking for monetization, so
No,
you really don't have to worry about anything.
nah. Just to be safe, though.
All right, so what are we doing?
You were going to get a tinderbox. I was just going to be. It was going to be one of those. You managed to stop by the shops and find a tinderbox.
Woo. Do you happen to know how much tinderboxes are? I can look it up if I need to.
I'll look real quick. I don't know off the top of my head. Tinder twig or tinderbox? Tinderbox.
Box.
Rentry gear.
Maybe I'll see a movie on Friday.
What movie?
The My Hero Academia movie.
I thought it was going to be one of the ones that you just linked.
No, I can watch those from home.
I'm just going to say, like, 2 silver for a full tinderbox.
I saw Sonic.
Because I literally can't find it.
Yeah.
The Sonic movie was really good.
I want to see it.
It
I've
was
heard really good things about it.
very good.
I'm glad they improved it.
Yeah, Creepy Sonic would have been a bad idea.
It's funny. I sent the picture of like bad Sonic versus like remade Sonic, and my Japanese friend did not know who the first Sonic was. And I'm just like, yeah, they wanted to release that, and she was like, "Ooh, I'm glad that they redid it."
They fully fucking turned into the skid and included as many of the stupid memes as they could.
Mhm.
like okay, it doesn't give anything away because it's just stupid meme. But there's the stereotypical crazy old man who lives in the forest who has seen Sonic and is trying to convince everybody that he exists, and the picture he drew is the Sonic meme.
The guy go fast.
So, this is D&D 5e, but tinderbox costs 5 silver in that one.
That works. 2 or 5, I'll let you decide.
That's the picture he has on a piece of paper when he's trying to convince people that Sonic exists.
Oh, I love it.
It's so good. I'm pretty sure I'm the only one that laughed.
And, it's like, I mean, in all honesty, that's not much different than that whole Leprechaun meme back in, what, like 2012?
That was a while ago.
Which Leprechaun meme? Oh, everybody see the Leprechaun?
Yeah.
I'm trying to get that pot of gold.
Yeah, and then there's that one lady who's like, I don't think it's a leprechaun, I'm pretty sure it's just a crackhead.
Well, this has been a roller coaster of an evening.
Yeah.
You did this.
How did I do this? I wasn't talking about fucking it.
You got us together.
You introduced somebody that may or may not have been Hank Hill. I went to the bathroom and I showed up for it porn. Okay, I don't know what happened.
That's fair.
We used all our productiveness during the conversation with the man.
All right, so we still got like half of a day before nighttime or before bedtime, I should say.
Yeah.
Do we want to travel and risk not making it there until after everybody else has gone to bed, or do we want to wait it out here and go tomorrow?
You know, going at night might not be such a bad idea. Like, if we start now and get there around when everybody else is going to bed, because that thing only comes out at night, seems.
Mostly.
Damn you. I was going to, but I stopped myself.
Nah, we're past that point. I Google searched it porn. We are past that point.
I was trying to get us back on track. Anyway, well, I mean, either way, it doesn't really bother me, but if we do get there when like people are starting to go to bed, we might end up pissing some people off. Just
banging on doors that fucking
suddenly we're the bad people.
Yeah.
That's true.
You've been killing my fucking sheep.
You've been fucking what?
You've been fucking the killing sheep.
Oh no! All of a sudden, bestiality.
Plot twist. This whole thing is a setup.
I mean, like I said, either way. I mean, if we're really if we're late enough to where we think that people are just going to be going to bed, we may just.
I mean, I'm assuming just by timing of things, it's like pushing on 12-1-2. It's going to be. I mean, I don't think we're getting there before to be like, oh hey, by the way, we're going to be like scoping this place out for you. Please don't kill us.
Well, what is a typical full day's worth of travel? Is it 8 or 12 hours?
12, I think.
12. All right.
Yeah.
So it's half a day, so roughly 6 hours, or a little bit less than 6 hours of travel, to get there.
Pretty much, yeah.
And
that's doable.
Around what time is sunset?
Thank you.
6:37 ish.
So
you would be getting there as sun is going down, if not later.
Yeah,
probably more toward the later.
Yeah, assuming no delays whatsoever. We'd be getting there around sunset.
And that is you leave now and just fucking book it.
Yeah. Hell, it might even be a good idea to just turn in early tonight and leave before sunrise tomorrow.
That's also a plan.
How do you guys feel about that?
I mean, we run into a similar issue, though, don't we?
Not really. Because if we're leaving before sunrise, we're going to get there before noon. Or around noon.
Yeah, I mean, if we can't get there in time tonight, then I'm cool with getting there early in the morning. So
yeah.
If we're getting there early in the morning, we're leaving at around midnight.
I don't mean
not that early. He's an old man. He needs to sleep. Okay.
I'm cool with leaving. Not now, is what I'm saying.
Alright, so we'll just leave in the morning then.
Great. Now I gotta get out of the wagon.
We never even made it back.
He went to a shop.
I'm mentally in the wagon.
You're mentally a lot of places.
Most of them
That's not true, and you know it.
Can't not be one of them.
You're giving him a lot of credit.
All right, so I guess we're going back to the inn to actually use the room that was paid for.
Yes.
And anything else that we're doing with people?
I stopped the nearest stranger on the street that looks friendly and asked, "Are there any neat shops around here?"
We've got the typical.
I don't want typical. I want neat.
No, we have no neat.
Okay, never mind then.
There's the basic trader, and then we've got a blacksmith off toward the middle of town, but that's really about all we've got going on here.
All right. I tried.
I didn't say they were fucking fancy shops. I just said I made shops. Beyond that, yeah, y'all do make it back to the inn, uneventful, all that good stuff.
Did a random NPC that he just stopped look like this?
I'm afraid. For a minute, I thought it was just a signing thing again.
Actually, he's missing one important detail.
The angry eyebrows?
Close.
Have you seen this man?
The angry under the nose eyebrows.
No.
Gotcha.
Those are concerned eyebrows.
I'm sorry, wrong direction.
Man, it's crazy how eyebrows completely change an expression, though.
Now I'm concerned.
Like, you drew those. How did you get that wrong?
Okay, y'all cup in the end.
No, you can't delete the old one. Put it back. Put it back.
No, it's still there. He just got rid.
Good.
He just got rid of the under the nose eyebrows.
Okay, I'm done. This has been fun. We did things this evening.
This
It always comes full
story.
circle.
Oh, there's a story here, all right.
It tells a story. It's like the first guy is looking, the second guy realized he's been caught in terrible disguise.
The creation of Hitler in Microsoft.
Wait. Okay. So it's Wojak. Then Wojak grew a mustache, and then somebody's coming after Wojak with those that barber straight razor thing to get rid of his mustache. They got rid of his mustache, so he grew a Hitler stash.
We have
I
problems.
like to imagine that he drew it on with a Sharpie out of retaliation.
I was thinking Life of Hitler in 5 fucking paint pictures.
There's only 4. Oh, we're starting with the template and fine. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, unless if the viewers just want to be confused as we're talking, like you might want to
The
catch
viewers,
that, but be
that's
careful
us,
to
by
not
the
show the
way.
link. Yeah, and who knows? We may get blown up.
And I can see it, and I'm still confused. Okay.
Yeah, just imagine going back and looking at what happened last night while I was drinking, and all you see is that.
I'm gonna tell you now. This is gonna
And a bunch of
probably
porn
make this is gonna make more sense than watching the video of this. Actually,
I wonder if I can switch this.
I wouldn't touch anything. That's usually when it starts to break.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna. Wait.
Just take some screenshots and edit them in.
Yeah.
That works.
Figure out how to do that.
This has been a thing. I mean, at least all the stupid happened after we did things instead of during doing things.
Yeah. Somehow all of our sessions come back to Hitler.
That's said we come full circle.
I'm just gonna open them all individually. That's how I'm gonna do it.
It's like, have we ever actually had a campaign where Hitler wasn't involved?
Not
I
yet.
don't.
No, actually, no.
Because like the first campaign we had was literally Hitler.
I'm gonna tell you now, though. You do have to give Hitler one thing. He killed
In art
Hitler.
degree? Oh.
Only one man stepped up and killed Hitler,
I still have that.
and it was Hitler.
Proof that not everybody is evil.
Wait a minute.
or not. Nobody
Oh,
is fully
jeez.
evil.
I still have that.
There we go.
Are you going to share it?
Buff Hitler. It's on.
No,
it's on.
It's on there. It's there.
Oh, I'm just glad that my character sheet has literally covered the whole thing.
I can move it around.
That's still the music bots.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, well, it never will not be.
See, we all need to just get together one time and go to a game store when they say they're having a D&D session, and everybody's
Completely
welcome.
ruin it.
Yep, and then we're just immediately kicked out and uninvited. What's your character do? Oh, you'll find out.
First name Lit, middle name Ari, last name Hitler, and he's gone.
We're gonna not even say anything. Just pick up your chair, and take you outside.
Bard with a focus in art.
Do you have a picture? Oh, I've got several.
Do I?
It's nothing but Wojaks.
One check with Hitler stash. Different eyebrows. Are you picking up what I'm putting down, guys? What's your weapon? Gas grenades. I also know some fire spells.
And if the campaign allows guns, a gun with a single round.
As you're losing combat, you spill your brains out.
Flowing, you're drunk. Go home.
I'm sure these will come in handy at some point in time.
Oh, Hitler's cooking.
So, fun fact, I was drawing a little bowl underneath his nose after I did that, and then I stopped.
Can you imagine how pissed off your party would be if, like, what's your weapon? It's like actually a sword or something like that. It's, I've also got a gun with a single bullet in it. As soon as you take a single damage, you just injure yourself.
No,
Man.
you need 2 bullets because you have to kill your girlfriend and then
Take someone in the party, shoot them, and then kill yourself. Yep, we're all going to hell.
Yeah, we already knew that, though.
I'm already there.
Yeah.
I had a Jehovah's Witness bother me when I went to work today. No,
You didn't tell me about that.
no I was going to. I meant to. She handed me a pamphlet, and I said I really wasn't interested because I didn't care. She said I was going to go to hell, and then I said that's the plan. And she looked really fucking like just completely stopped and just walked away. Like, well, I know what I'm doing from now on. There you go, guys. You're welcome. If someone ever tells you you're going to hell, just tell them that's the plan.
Already there, my friend.
Like anytime I've ever been told that phrase, I always just say, "I'll see you there."
Sometimes I like to say I'm bringing the chips.
Yeah, you used to say it a lot when we first got together.
I should hope so. I've been working towards it my whole life.
Man, I'd be really disappointed if they didn't.
I remember seeing this old, basically scientific proof that, hell is better than heaven or whatever. And it was like, hell is described as having liquid sulfur, so it can't be hotter than 400 degrees Celsius. But heaven is described as having 7 suns, each burning 7 times as brightly as our own, which would put surface temperature at 2,000 degrees Celsius.
Wow. you imagine the sunburn? Ooh.
Yeah.
Yes, because that's going to be your problem.
Just saying.
God, I'm gonna pack some fucking sunscreen.
See, I would go to heaven and they would give me the room next to the noisy ice machine
For
for all eternity.
Oh man, that's impact font Hitler.
As long as it's not Comic Sans Hitler, we're fine.
No flying.
No, we gotta ban flying immediately.
Hang on,
Papyrus Hitler. Oh fuck! What's that? What's that like clown looking one? Joker. I think that's the font name.
I think I know what you're talking about.
I have no idea.